What we have here is a table for Japanese words that rhyme. This table is meant for revision. The goal is to recall the rhyming words for each cell of the table. Ultimately, it is possible to visualize the table and revise in a paperless way, like when doing the washing up or any other mindless task. In this way, one can revise constantly as long as they do not lose focus, and vocabulary knowledge will become greatly improved. So that's it, really. More to explain in a bit, but how the 3,000 most common two kanji onyomi words were made to fit neatly into 24 by 4 tables is too complicated to explain, but the most important point is the vowels in the first. Let me actually move my mouse here. The vowels in the first and third drop down represent entire rows in the hiragana table. That is, if you like, your hiragana table in landscape, like I do. So in the rhyming word could be like ka, sa, ta, etc. The second point is the rhyming words are identical, apart from having the consonants stripped. Then I've got written down, let's have a play. So this is, we have, let's try A and A. So for the combination currently in the box, it's I, and we can see here there's 14 words which match this, and let's have a look. It's probably a touch on the small side. So there's many words here, but we're only looking at ones with the JLPT, because basically there's no point learning crazy words that never get used. So we can see how it's working. We got kai, gai, sai, dai. So this is all rhyming. And then, so we're not going to memorize all these words, but we can see here these ones JLPT3, and it's good to focus on these ones. You know, JLPT1 is N1, which is like these words. It's not the first thing you want to do when getting a solid foundation of a language, is learn really useless words. Never mind. So yeah, so the idea is to gather together the words that you want to learn from each combination, which for R and R is we have 16 combinations here, and once you've jotted down a few words that you like, then revise by sitting down, looking at the table and going through, and you're thinking, okay, for I blah blah blah, these are the couple of words that I chose that I want to learn, and then move on to the next, and then this is revision for plenty of words, and this is the idea. So by making a table, it's possible to revise. So that is the end of this video, and thank you for watching. I hope that, first of all, this is a crazy idea, because actually by the time you've got all the combinations, you've got 20 of these tables, and if you've done a really thorough job, then you're looking at hundreds of words will be jotted down, and the idea that you can come back a month later, look at one of these tables, and actually remember everything is a bit impossible. But this was made to be useful, and I think it is useful for learning. But the shape it took is like, if you were like a super genius or something like that, then you could like carry on learning and learning, millions and millions of words. If that's what you want to do, then good. But I think most people would just want to have a good, decent knowledge of more common words. So when they come across them watching a cartoon or something like that, they're like, yeah, I know, I can understand because this is a word I've revised before. I now know it. Not become the most super language learner in the world. But if you wanted to do that, then you could use this. And it will be quite effective, I think. Okay, so thank you for watching. And yeah, this website is live, but this video is supposed to be just interesting, amusing. I guess put in the comments to contact me if you're interested in going to this website and having a play. I'll put the link in the description. Okay, again, thank you for watching. I'm sorry it's gone too long. Okay.